stories can be our medicine.
Mm.
Can you expand on that? What does that mean?
Yeah, they are super powerful, right? And have helped heal me. Like, being truthful, speaking saved my life. There was a point where, honestly, if I had not learned how to find my voice and share my stories of what was going on for me, I wouldn't be here. I really, really would not be here. And that's why I'm so grateful that I found my voice, that I was given the opportunities as well to share my story. In therapy is where, of course, it started, talk therapy, and getting help that way. And now I get to use those stories. Now I've healed myself in those stories. I get to help use those stories to help others. So I'm very passionate about mental health. And I was doing a talk and on mental health, and I brought some friends of mine into the audience for like some support. And afterwards, and I spoke about this, right, about like how powerful stories are and how they've helped me and how much of a dark place I was in and that process that I went through, and I got help, and how incredible that journey's been. And at the end of doing this talk and telling those stories, one of my friends came up to me and took me aside. And he said, like, wow. He was like, thank you so much. He was like, I have been in such a dark place. And I really honestly didn't know what was going to happen next. And I was having really dark, serious thoughts. And he said, now that I've heard your story, I'm going to go and get some help. And I was like, whoa, it still gives me goosebumps. I had no idea, by the way, this is one of my friends. And I was like, what? And that stuck with me because it was like, this is why you're doing what you do. This is why you've got to go out and tell your stories. And ultimately, like, it's not about me going and telling my stories. Like, I'm just a vessel, really. And the important bit is, if I can go out there and authentically share my stories, if it can help just at least one person like that's good enough for me. That's what it's about. And the reality is, in the past year and a half, I've lost 2 of my friends through suicide. And I'm gutted that we just didn't get that opportunity to speak, that they didn't feel like that they could share their stories. And that's it. This is why I'm on this mission. It's like, let's talk, people. It's, talking is powerful, and you never know. You being vulnerable and sharing your story could literally save someone's life.